recommendations or negative report from the Commission on Audit. And we are actually cited as one of the top agencies in fiscal management by the DBM.
How about the proposal for 2026? The proposed budget for 2026, please, Chair. But it's noteworthy here, on page
26. Can present, Madam Chair, the comparative budget for 2026 proposal and the National Expenditure Program. So
yes, please. Yun yung pinaka-importante po sa amin. I think all of us recognize here that you've had the very good utilization for 2024, 100% budget BUR. As per DBM as well, in terms of the performance review, you're also one of the top 10 agencies, I believe, in terms of the performance review of the DBM, in terms of budget utilization. So the committee recognizes that. I think now that we've established that, may we please ask you to brief us on your proposal for 2026.
So thank you, Madam Chair, Your Honors. For 2026, we have a total budget proposal of 2,190,202,000, consisting of PS 915,185,000, MOOE 725,509,000, and capital outlay of 480,243,000. But for 2026 National Expenditure Program, we were provided a budget of 1,297,474,000, which is 40.76% decrease in our budget proposal. Comparing that to the last year's or this year's budget, we were provided total budget for 2025 of 1,140,885,000, which, if we compare to the 2026 NEP, there is a slight increase of 156,589,000, but this accounts for mostly on personal services. So these are salaries of personnel. And for among the programs that will be affected with the decrease.
I think we can go there, Chair, if you may.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Here on starting page 46, you have here the summary of FY 2026 Tier 2 proposals. I assume these were the ones that were removed from your proposal vis-a-vis your what's there on the NEP, right?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Okay, so if you may please, perhaps, because there are 10 programs here, totaling 344.8 million. May you please, perhaps you can just brief the committee on, among these 10 programs or projects, which is most needed by the CHR? Among the programs that were not funded under the NEP, which is or which are most needed by CHR.
How many items, Madam Chair?
Perhaps.
Can we identify the 10?
Okay. Okay. Because a while ago, what CSC did is they had one program that they really wanted to fight for, so that's what they focused the discussion on. So perhaps that if we look at all 10, that might dilute the discussion. So if you could just maybe pinpoint which ones are most needed by the CHR.
Yes. Thank you, Madam Chair. So among the 10 items listed, the most important would be the following. The expansion of the Commission's financial assistance program. So there is an increase in the number of claims for financial assistance. So this is because of the partnership entered into by the Commission on Human Rights with the DOJ Board of Claims for victims of unjust imprisonment or arbitrary detention. There is also a partnership with the Department of Labor and Employment for victims of violations of right to freedom of association and right to organize involving workers. And there are still claims for violation involving extrajudicial killings and other concerns. Special included are the victims of gender-based violence and victims of human rights violations of human rights of children.
So if we may ask po, Chair, for additional information on this, like the number of target beneficiaries and things like that, because here it's indicated as 51.8 million, right, for the CHR Financial Assistance Program. No need to discuss it here naman po in detail, but we'd just like more information for the benefit of the committee, as all the proposals, all the requests will be put under the consideration of the Budget Amendments Review Subcommittee of the Committee on Appropriations. So the more information we have, the more helpful it would be for us to in the deliberation process.
Yes,
so
Madam Chair.
if we may ask more information on that CHR Financial Assistance Program. I also understand this is not an all or nothing sort of program naman po, di ba? So if in case we're not able to fund the whole 51.8 million, if you can add additional information on ano talaga yung pinakakailangan out of the 51.8 million. So same with the other programs po siguro. I see that this is ranked also in terms of priority. So we'll follow that lead. VC Vice Chair Talavera Lopez, please note that as you discuss with the CHR further in terms of their priorities, nakarank naman po pala. So siguro for the purpose of the committee, as we all know, we have limited fiscal space. So if in case we're not able to fund all the proposals or all the requests of the agencies, if you may please help us lang in terms of the deliberation, in terms of the targets for these programs. If we're not able to fund the whole amount indicated here, ilan yung parang minimum talaga na sana mapondohan natin in terms of each of these programs. And so the top three siguro, top three programs, which I see here as such, kaso lang po, these programs alone add up to around 140, 30, 170 million na kaagad eh. The top three programs alone. So we'd need help lang po for the consideration of the Budget Amendments Review Subcommittee.
We will do that, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Maybe just to give a brief information about the top three. So I've already mentioned the financial assistance. I will also mention about the lakaran or lakbay karapatan tungo sa kamalayan. It is a human rights promotions activity engaging with all the stakeholders, human rights stakeholders in the grassroots of the society. So the commission goes to the different regions of the Philippines and engage with the different sectors, the civil society, the local government unit, the security sector, the educational institutions. So all for purposes of enriching information and knowledge on human rights. And also for the expansion, the third one is expansion of support services to regional offices. So we have, as of today, 17 regional offices, and we are experiencing difficulties in resources. So these regions consisting of average of 20 to 30 employees cater to all the provinces within their regions. So they badly need resources to operate within the regions. And also maybe if it would interest the committee, we are trying to establish a human rights early warning system in the commission. This is a human rights defenders protection mechanism. Well, we will just provide the details of this activity to the committee, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Chairperson Palpal-latoc. I think we'll just need siguro, since a lot of the information that was shared during the presentation was not here, if pwede po kaming makahingi ng updated briefer that's a little bit more, I guess, condensed, na nandun lang yung accomplishments, major accomplishments, highlights ng accomplishments from the previous year, 2024-2025 thus far, and then budget utilization, and then proposal for the year 2026, and then yung, I guess, what other programs you'd wish for us to be able to fund as well for 2026. So here po, mas condensed version lang po, kasi some of us got a little bit confused as to which. Good thing I have a copy of the annual report, so I was able to take a look at some of the slides you were presenting po. But for the benefit of the members of the committee, a briefer, like a more condensed briefer, would be very much appreciated po.
We will do that, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Chairperson Richard Palpal-latoc, for the presentation. I'll turn over the floor to the Vice Chair, who will be handling and sponsoring the budget for the Commission on Human Rights, Vice Chair Cristina Talavera-Lopez. She will be managing the interpellations and the discussions for the next few hours. We have about 10 interpellators lined up, so I'll turn over the floor to Vice Chair Talavera-Lopez. You have the floor po.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The committee invites questions from the members, particularly on the utilization of the previous budget and proposed allocation of fiscal year 2026. Chair Richard Palpal-latoc and his team are requested the necessary clarification and to respond directly to the issues at hand to ensure that this committee and the public following this proceeding are fully informed of the anticipated impact of the proposed budget of the Commission on Human Rights. May I also remind our distinguished colleagues that each member is allotted 5 minutes for questioning or interpellation, including the responses of the resource person. When you hear the first bell, it indicates that you have 30 seconds left to conclude your questions, and the second bell signifies the loss of your allotted time. In accordance with long-standing and respected tradition of the House of Representatives to accord preferential treatment to the minority members first, followed by independent, and then majority.
Madam Chair, I just would like to make it clear, because you said that including the responses of the resource speakers, the 5 minutes?
Excluding.
Including.
Excluding.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. As of now po, we have 10. And may I start with Representative Chel Jokno.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good afternoon, everyone. the commission